All right. Good afternoon, guys. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Christian.
This is episode 52. Wow, that is crazy. Today's show is 10 plus Chrome extensions that you need. So small business owners or even anyone, Chrome extensions are useful. And we got 10 that are helpful for us and helped us grow our business and are just really cool extensions. So Christian has number one, so we'll just get straight into the show here. So take it away, Mr. Christian over here.
I do have to say, I didn't like Chrome at all. And then Aaron started saying all this stuff about extensions and all this stuff, and I haven't looked back since. And because we use so many extensions and because we've installed so many extensions, we actually decided to do a show about them. So number one, it's Honey. You need Honey in your Chrome right now. Trust me.
Yes.
We've saved so much money with Honey. It's ridiculous. So how it works is you just click on the button and Honey automatically finds coupons and codes for almost any online store. So a lot of these online stores, they give out discounts on 20%, 15%, or sometimes even like free shipping. Honey automatically runs all the discounts and all the codes, and like EJ said, it's just easy and effortless. All you have to do is click a button, it finds the best deal for you, it applies it, and said and done. Like, we've used it for our business cards, and every time we get 20-30 bucks off every single time we use it. So definitely install Honey in your Chrome and start using it because it works in a lot of websites.
Yes. And Eric, thank you for joining, Mr. E-Boy. Good to see you back on the show. So I don't know. It saved, like Christian said, it saved us literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars so far. Mm-hmm. So very easy, and it's a button. All right. So number two is for the web designers or people who want to know how their ads, if they're doing Facebook advertising or if they're doing anything that they want to figure out the design of their website or the design of the style of how something is going to look. So what this tester does is you can click on it and it pops up a little ad in the right hand corner and it says select a device. It's got everything from the HTC One X landscape, so it'll do landscape and portrait view, all the way to your iPads, to your iPad minis, iPhones, everything you could possibly think of, and it will tell you this particular website and how it's going to look on that device. So you know that if you're targeting, you can actually get this detailed on advertising. If you're targeting to iPhone users, how is this going to be the most effective for people who are looking at my mobile website on say an iPhone or on an Android phone? It's free. All the extensions that we were talking about here are free. Some of them offer a premium, I believe, but most of them, 99.9% of them are free. And this is just great for us because it's like, we know it's responsive, we know it's mobile friendly, but how does it really look on a Kindle Fire or, a Nexus? And they even have a BlackBerry, which is odd, but I don't know if anybody using BlackBerry still.
I don't think so.
Right. Hey, Seth, thanks for jumping in again. And we got Becca back. Hey, Becca. All right, so yeah, that's it. You are designing websites, that's your tool right there.
Awesome. Okay, number three, it's called Save to Facebook. And all it does is it creates a little bookmark up there. And instead of you saving bookmarks to your bookmark folder, if you have a folder, or multiple folders like I do, this allows you to save it to your Facebook saved. So what that means is a lot of the pages that I bookmark, sometimes I just end up forgetting them and I don't ever go back to them. So with the Save to Facebook, it actually saves it to your personal Facebook. Nobody sees this list of things that you have saved from online, anywhere online. It could be articles, it could be websites, it could be really anything. And it basically saves it, and you can actually access by going to facebook.com/saved, and you can see all the things that you've saved online. But the good thing about it is that if you're on Facebook a lot, it will on your timeline, it'll pop up some of these things that you've saved online. So you actually have the initiative to actually go out and read some of these things, even if you have forgotten about a few of these. Facebook automatically starts putting these out, so you can actually have the opportunity to click on them again, or maybe it was an article that you wanted to read, maybe later. Facebook automatically does this, kind of like how they do ads and other things like that. It has the algorithm and it put these out for you. And these are articles that you actually do want to read because you've saved them, or maybe websites that you do want to check out because you've saved them to your Facebook. I've been using it quite often, and I like it a lot. And it's very easy to access, and you can save literally any website, any article, anything online. So
that's cool. Yeah. And there's stuff out there that's kind of like Pocket, but this is actually, if like you're saying, if you're on Facebook already, it's just seamless.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Yeah, you can access it whenever you want, but it also pushes it kind of like if it was an ad onto your timeline.
Yes. Oh yeah. That is. I did not think about doing it that way. It's being selfish, I guess. All right, so let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is called a pixel helper. So I know this is kind of, if nobody's understanding Facebook advertising, I know a couple of the people in this show specifically have done some advertising on Facebook. But what this does is, if you're retargeting ads, you got to make sure that your pixels are working correctly. And with the pixel helper, it just sits up at the top. And if you have a Facebook pixel loaded on your website, it will highlight blue. And then you can click on it and it will tell you, okay, you've had 3 or 4 pixels loaded successfully. This is how long it took them to load. I use it as well to figure out, who of my competition, who of people who are similar to us, or even companies that, I'm interested in like reaching out to, are they using Facebook marketing? Because, as a digital marketing company, if they're not using the pixel, then they're losing out on dollars, because those are people who went to the website but didn't purchase, etc. So I look at it that way. But as a consumer standpoint, so for example, if Mr. E-Boy, if Eric was selling pillows, somebody went to the website and he's like, well, why is my pixel not tracking correctly, or why is it not retargeting the right people? If he had the pixel extension, the Facebook pixel helper installed, he could figure out which pixel isn't loading, and if it was loading or wasn't loading. So very simple task, but it's really key for advertising on Facebook, I think.
Yep. All right, so number 5 is called MaleTrack, and actually Aaron introduced me to this, and I like it a lot. It's email tracking for read receipts for your Gmail account. So basically how it works is it adds just check marks to your Gmail. So a lot of these, and it's really pretty cool actually, a lot of these extensions, they add functionality without making the browser look clunky or bogged down with a whole bunch of stuff. And this one specifically, it's just very minimal. It just adds check marks to your Gmail, so you can actually see who's been opening your emails. So if I actually send an email to Aaron and I want to know when he actually read the email, it'll actually show me, hey, this person actually read the email, and it'll tell you multiple times every time they actually open that particular email with those 2 little double check marks. We use it whenever we're sending things on Gmail. It's completely free, and they'll tell you that if you want like the paid version to get rid of the fact that, hey, you're tracking this with MaleTrack, but I think Aaron was the one who told me that you can just click on the little X button and get rid of that on every single email.
Right.
So it won't show anything to anyone that you're sending the email to, but you won't actually know whenever they open it.
The thing about this one, about MaleTrack, is that I've actually had 2 or 3. I think Christian, I didn't show him MaleTrack at first, but I told him that I had something similar, and it wasn't accurate. Like if somebody was doing it, this one we've extensively tested, but we've had somebody who opened the email like 20 times, and it's like, it's not even possible. And then he tested it for me, and it's like, if he just even opened up his phone to the mail browser, it said that he opened the email, but he didn't. MaleTrack actually tells you when somebody opens that email. And the 2 check marks. The first one is just to make sure that it was delivered securely. The second one is that they read it. So it really, you can kind of figure out, okay, it was delivered, and then, did open it and receive it. And this is important because the analytics, or not the analytics, but the deep marketing that you can go into later. Okay, if they've read this one and they've read this one and they've read this one, why didn't they open this next one? Or, is my copy not as good, or what's not compelling? And you kind of just figure out, and you can analyze your audience to kind of see what's working and what's not working. Or it's just really cool to know when to reply to people. All right, so that was number 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so number 6, we're kind of getting into, again, more business with this one, but it'd be really cool if you had the extension. It's called Moz. If you are familiar with SEO, or you're familiar with search rankings at all, you've probably heard of Moz. The Moz bar is free, and what it does is help you figure out where you rank at. So it'll give you a whole layout of how your website ranks. I think it even gives you the Alexa code, the ranking on Alexa, which is basically how websites do compared to every other website out in the world. And it's just really nice. You can turn it on. Like right now, I don't know where mine went. I was going to turn it on for this, but just kind of see for what's searching for, or what we're on right now, how does this website rank? Or if you're on Google and you type in dog sitter, for example, if somebody was a dog sitter on the show right now, we could figure out your exact company and say, oh, okay, you are actually ranked 2nd or 3rd on Google, you're 5th on Bing, you're 6th on whatever else browsers out there, Yahoo, whatever you're on, and you could just basically figure out where your standing is. You got some deeper analytics, but I think for this purpose, this will just at least show you what the possibilities are.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a learning curve with the Moz bar, because at the beginning I didn't get it at all. But you actually have to read a little bit on it and kind of try to figure it out a little bit. And then you can actually use it to your advantage. But at the beginning, I thought it was a little bit confusing, and I didn't know what some of that stuff meant. So, like to do like domain authority, and I don't remember the other letters, but
right. There's like indexes. There's how many links are going through it. So, just a tip for those who don't know: the more links going back to your website and out of your website to other websites, that helps your search ranking. So they kind of tell you that as well. All right, number 7.
Yeah, it's gonna seem kind of like an oxymoron, or we shouldn't do this because we're marketers, but I love Adblock. A lot of people use Adblock. I think everyone uses Adblock. And if you're not using Adblock, you should use Adblock, but you shouldn't use it all the time. Obviously, because we're marketers and we actually do ads, and we we make ads. So it's kind of like a love-hate relationship with Adblock. But I use it. I love it sometimes. There's other times where I just have to, get rid of it. The times I have to get rid of it, it's just either the website won't let me in to view a certain type of website. Like I think Forbes or like Huffington Post, or some of these are actually starting to crack down on people who use Adblock, and they'll tell you, hey, you have to pay a premium price if you don't want to see any ads. So at that point, actually, I got rid of it, or you can pause it temporarily. But also, I like to see the ads that are online. I like to judge people's design and copy and all that stuff in their ads. So yeah, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship. I know YouTube, it also works on YouTube videos too. So if YouTube videos have those little commercials in the beginning, you can get rid of those with Adblock too. So it's awesome.
Always saying hey to Loud Radio up there. But I just read something the other day, since you said something about YouTube, that they're going to have it where some videos are going to be, no matter what it is, no matter what advertising, you're going to have to watch that 6 or 15-second video. So be prepared if they do that. That's gonna it's gonna suck. But I think they are doing that because of like ad blocker and other things, because so many people are missing it. So they're trying to figure out a way around it.
Yeah.
All right. Number 8. Sorry. I highlighted the wrong one. So number 8 is SumoMe, and we should probably get some kind of we don't have an affiliate with them, but we should probably get some kind of reward from them because we always talk about them. SumoMe is website tools to increase leads. So whether they go to your website, you need to capture their email address, whether it is heat maps, so figuring out where people click on your website, the Google Analytics directly on your website instead of having to sign into Google Analytics, driving more traffic to your blog, highlighting, image sharing, etc. So whenever you have that, you have the ability to white label yourself, and you have the ability to hide your little badge icon that allows you to log in on the website. And whenever you do that, it's kind of hard to find out how to log in again. With the SumoMe Pixel, you can find other companies who are actually using SumoMe. I study that myself just to kind of figure out, okay, what's my competition doing again? But secondly is that anytime you're on your Chrome extension and you don't have the badge available to click on, you can click on the SumoMe Chrome extension and it will bring up the login. And you can log into any of the websites that you have SumoMe loaded onto just quickly and easily. So definitely check out SumoMe. I'll put their stuff below, but it's free too. There's a free version that's better than 99% of most paid versions.
Yeah, you had the wrong. I fixed it, but you had the wrong link in there. You had this Mossbar link still.
Oh, I must have copied it twice or something. Yeah, Mossbar is good. All right, there we go. That's good.
All right, so number 9. Actually, I've looked this up today because I didn't have 10 plus Google Chrome extensions in my browser. So I stumbled upon Session Buddy. It's a way to manage your browser sessions. So if you're like me and you have 20 tabs open right now, which I probably do actually, you want this one because I love this Session Buddy. You can basically create kind of like tab sessions. So for example, when I'm doing social media, like scheduling and posting for clients, I have to have open, the Facebook page. I have to have open Canva. I have to have open Pinterest. I have to have open sometimes Hootsuite or Buffer. So it's like different. I need all those tabs. I probably don't need some other ones that I usually always have open. But with this, it allows you to basically create groups of tabs and websites for tasks that you want to do. So for example, if I'm doing exactly that, I just click that button and it automatically opens all these tabs that I need, that I use when I'm doing, scheduling for social media.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. I mean, I love it. I just downloaded it today and I've started creating these folders and all these things that I do. So anytime, for example, that we do one of these blab videos, or not the blab videos, but when I design the black cards for YouTube, I have YouTube open. I have our Google Drive open. So it just depends on what I'm doing. I have different tabs open and I always have a whole bunch of tabs open. So it's just a great way to stay organized and get everything up and running. And I love it.
Awesome. And Seth put another one down there as well. It looks pretty similar. We'll have to check out. Says save 95% memory. It's kind of a cool route to go. So I have to compare the two to kind of see which one has pros and cons, but I'm guessing that one's free as well, Seth? Yep, free. Cool. Yeah, we'll check that out. Thank you. All right, so number two. Wow. Yes, we're going back to number 2. Let's just start over. Number 10 is the Instagram one. So I use the official Instagram Chrome extension. And what you could do is, if you have a business profile or even a personal profile that you want to, and that's how you're getting your marketing out there, you can use this. All you have to do is log into Instagram, and you have the ability, you cannot post from here because Instagram only lets you post from the app, or if you're using one of those third-party apps that hopefully you don't get banned. But you can like, follow, and comment right on your browser. So it's a lot easier for us to type on a computer than it is on our phone. and sometimes we don't have our phones by us. But if an important comment comes up or you need to interact with a customer, you have the ability to just click on the button. Instagram opens on the side over here. You type on the comments. You can like. You can follow people, and just keeping up with your Instagram a lot easier without pulling out your phone, going to it, and having to type something out from there.
Yeah, actually, that's one I don't have, so I do need to get this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very simple, very easy to use. So,
yeah.
Number 11?
Just downloaded it. Number 11, the link is just on the next page, Aaron. It's called Boomerang for Gmail. So Gmail doesn't allow you to basically schedule some emails. So all this does is gives you that functionality inside of Gmail to schedule these emails that you write. So for example, if I'm up at 2 a.m. typing in an email to send to someone, I'm not probably going to send it at 2 a.m. But with Boomerang, you have the ability to schedule it for 6 a.m., 7 a.m. On the next day. I think Aaron talked about this a while ago. Do you remember?
Not Boomerang. It was something similar, but
okay.
Yeah, it wasn't Boomerang. So I'm curious to hear about that one.
But yeah, I mean, that's all it is. It just adds a little tab, and you have the ability to schedule your emails if you're not ready to send them right away, which is great. I mean, even if you're, kind of like me, if you're a night owl and you're typing emails late at night, it is a great way to schedule them. Or maybe if you are in different time zones or different countries, again, it just allows you to do that. That's a great tool.
Right. And as a marketing perspective, if you know when your clients are opening their emails or more likely to open their emails, then you're really trying to, if it's an email to a client, you're trying to get a lead or something, sending it at the right time to get it open is very helpful. So either you wait till that exact same minute and you send it then, or you use something like Boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is it. We've never done this before, but if anybody has one last submission, like, if Eric or Becca, Seth, anybody who has a Clerm extension they're using currently and they love it, works really well, drop the link in here so we can share that with the rest of our audience. The whole point of the show is to help as many people as possible. That's why we do the brainstorming, is we're already doing it to grow our business and we're trying to help other people grow theirs. So if you guys have some information, definitely share it.
Yeah, hopefully now you have at least 5 or 8 Chrome extensions up there in your browser. I know I do. But again, all these are, just great little extensions, and sometimes you don't even, notice them. But they're awesome. They make life just a little bit easier.
Yes. All right, so I use Color Picker a lot. All right, let's pin that. So actually, Becca, if you want to, you can jump in and kind of tell us a little bit about it. So not everybody has to look at it. If you don't feel comfortable with that, that's cool. We'll just check out the website. Thank you for sharing anyway.
Ooh, I like this a lot, actually.
An eyedropper and color picker tool that allows you to select color values from web pages. Yeah, that's gold right there, Becca. Thank you. Downloading it right now. Perfect. All right, so if anybody can beat Becca on the best Chrome extension now. No, that's good. All right. We'll go ahead and stop the recording and stick around if anybody wants to chat. So again, guys, my name is Aaron.
And I'm Christian.
And this was episode 52 of Brain 10, where we brainstorm 10 ideas twice per week. And don't miss this show this Friday, 2:30 Central Daylight Time. We're talking about the new tech products and services that have come out this week. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on Friday.